Rachel, a 13-year-old girl, is sitting in a chair in a studio to talk to you about her experience as a participant in Growing Up in Australia, the longitudinal study of Australian children.
Hi, my name is Rachel and I'm a part of the Growing Up in Australia study. My parents agreed to be part of the study when I was about 5 years old, so that was 8 years ago. And I really enjoyed being part of the study up till now and have the interview come to our house every 2 or so years and talk to mum and me. And I've noticed over the years that the interviewers spent more and more time with us, and last few interviews I've used a notebook computer, so I get to answer all these questions by myself. So the best thing is I can be really honest, and all my answers are confidential, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. A couple of weeks ago I realised how important the study is. Mum was reading an article about how children feel like their parents are working, and we realised that the article was referring to the Growing Up in Australia study, information that we had provided last time we were interviewed, and this made me feel really proud and special. And Mum and I talked about how the government uses our information, and including the information from my teachers, to understand what Australian children and what their families need. So then I started to think about all the other information I give, so like the Time Use Diary, and I liked filling in it and talking to the interview and something about my day and all that stuff. I found out from my Wave 5 interviewer that this information is really useful for researchers looking into things like how much time teenagers spend on electronic devices and social networking sites, and as well as how many kids my age are starting to do paid work. So knowing how important the study is, I then asked why the study goes to the same families each time. And I found out by having the same families each time, the researchers get to see how kids grow up and get older, and to understand about things happen to kids when they're young and they get older and how it affects their lives. And I realised that we are a really special bunch of people, so I'm pretty proud of that. And for example, they are looking at whether going to childcare has an impact on how kids manage when they start primary school or high school. And even though some parts of the study can be a bit boring, but it's alright, it's every 2 years or so I've decided that I want to stay involved in the study, because my parents are fine about it too, because they know what it means, and I do too. And I really want to be part of it for as long as the study goes for.